y'all, it's Ladybug, and this might be a little bit more difficult than it looks, but hey, I have to do it. So I just made a pattern off camera. This is only my second time ever making one, so I'm gonna have to get it a little bit better. It came out real good, but that's besides the point right now. We're gonna cut around our pattern, and I want it to allow a few inches for seam allowance. If to make it easier, you can pin your pattern down. This is already ripped here, so I'm just gonna follow suit. Once you've done that, take your pins out. We're gonna sit down. Remove your pattern, and this is what you left with, my mice. Ooh. So y'all get where I'm going with this already. You know. Yeah. So next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around and create our seam. So back with the pins again. I'm gonna take my pins. If you're doing this on the floor like me, please don't pin your garment to the carpet. Because I have done it. This is why I say don't cut directly on your pattern, because you want some room for your seam. It's not going to be perfect as soon as you do it, so you need to allow room for error. And that's just pretty much going to show you what your garment going to look like. If you're like me, you can go ahead over to your sewing machine, get up under that guy, and put in work. You don't necessarily have to add elastic to this. If you don't want, I have a non-roll elastic thick one. You use the thin one. This material is very sheer, so I don't want a thick white band, nor do I feel like coloring it, nor am I going to. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hot glue this. Did she just say hot glue? Yes, I did. You heard right. We're gonna hot glue this. And you can also stitch with it too. I did that in my last video, so I'm just showing y'all different ways you can do these things. It's gonna be somebody in the comments, why is she doing this on the floor? Mind your business, like Savage said. I vacuum my floor. And I got a whole washing machine. So yeah, I'm learning as I go with this, just like y'all, trial and error. One thing I will say, don't squeeze too hard. You know how hot glue dry, kind of clear. You don't, not kind, that didn't make sense. Y'all know what I'm saying. How when it dry, it's like white-ish. Don't apply so much. Just go real light with it. And don't apply so much pressure when sticking each side together, you know. And don't even worry about this part right here, because what you can do, you can really go over that with some alcohol, but ain't nobody gonna see that. This is gonna be on the inside of my skin. And for those of you who plan on doing this for someone else, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna mind, because that's gonna be the last thing on their mind. They are gonna be mesmerized and lost in these doggone sequins, okay? Do a little dance, sing a little song. Feel me? We got all of this together right here. So these are your seams. And you really just want to do the same thing all the way around. And once you do that, it'll look something like this. So what you want to do now is connect them. Get connected for free with hot glue on your garment. So you can really stitch this together right here and right here, or you can hot glue it. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't want to stitch it. I really don't want to glue it, and I don't want to sew it by hand. So I'm gonna glue it. I'm gonna do it like that. Like flip it over and pin the top to that instead of going straight like that. Since we folded both sides, I'm just gonna do it like this and connect them. And again, if I wanted to, I'll just go over that with my machine or by hand and be done. Come over here, same thing to this side. It's cray-cray. So I'm really just going over this now, reinforcing. Going back down here too, reinforcing. Because I don't have that much hippage, but I don't want this to pop when I put it on to try it on. So yeah, they're a little cheeky. That's exactly what these are. These are cheeky boy shorts. So yeah, you got your cheeky boy shorts. Now I'm gonna show you how to cover it on chi-chis. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this off because I'm gonna use this as my neck piece and what's gonna go around like our body. Y'all, I cannot wait to get in bed and watch Blacklist. I'm gonna watch it while I'm editing this video though, because I'm gonna try to have this up today. Today is the 18th of January, year 2021. So I'm gonna try to have this up on that exact date. If not, in the early AM hours of the 19th. If you follow me on Snapchat, I'll be showing where I be editing sometime. And I also do on Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat. I be adding back and I interact. 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 So this is gonna go around our body and around our neck. So we're just gonna keep that off to the side. And what we're gonna do, you want 2 triangles that will cover your chichis. Fun fact, my name is Chalice and people used to call me Chichi. Okay, y'all. So as you see, we're gonna take that piece I told you put to the side. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna fold it in half. And then, oops. I'm gonna take that, fold it in half, and then I'm gonna glue it to itself, fold it in half only to a certain extent. I'm gonna fold this in half. And it's okay if this part doesn't line up directly with it. That's gonna be sitting on your chest, so nobody gonna see that anyway because of what we're gonna do. So, again, line it up. And you can always go back and clean it up in the end. And it's only gonna be folded in half right here where the bralette lays, or where the bra cups will lay. I'm gonna take this bralette that I already had and just place it over it to make sure I don't have these spaced out too far apart because we don't want that. Okay, yeah. And I just completely ruined some fabric, but that's okay because it's in the name of creation and creativity. So yeah, it's okay. I got this for a few cents anyway from Joann's. You can get remnants. It's tight. I'm gonna take another end of it. I'm gonna take this, separate these two, and then I'm gonna fold this in half just like we did down here, and I'm gonna attach it up here, and I'll show you once I've cut this and folded it. Alright, y'all, so I glued my straps together, and this is gonna be your finishing piece. All you're gonna do is attach it at the tip of your triangles. And that's it. That is your bralette. And I just love this fabric. Again, this was my prom dress for my senior prom. And when you put it on, it's just gonna look so good. I just love this. Hope you guys enjoyed.